University of Missouri College of Agriculture is teaming with Lincoln University and their College of Agriculture on a study with vegetables to look at what do you do in between the rows of vegetable crops, tomatoes, cucumbers, and kale in an organic situation. Because what we want to see, do we till between the rows? Or do we plant an annual cover crop like you see here? And this particular one was sorghum sedan mixed with a legume that would grow, and we would mow it down, and it'd keep growing back. And for several times during that year, we would mow it back down. And the other alternative though is, what if instead of an annual cover crop that we got to plant each year, what if instead we went with a perennial cover crop? We go with our common perennial cool season grass along with a legume and put those together, and would we get better soil health? Would we get more biomass? And what really changes all that? Well, what we found was that the very first year using an annual cover crop or even a perennial cover crop, we started changing the soil health. We increased the soil biology, the soil chemistry, meaning carbon, and also the soil physical properties. And by year 2, we saw tremendous significant differences in the perennial and the annual cover crops compared to the tilled soil. Because the tilled soil, each time we tilled it to control weeds, we set our soil health back further. So this way what we can do is that we can have our cover crop to help control the weeds, but also build our soil health. So what we found was that in the annual cover crops and the perennial cover crops, we got 16 to 20,000 pounds per acre of biomass. Tremendous amount of biomass going back into the soil. Now you do have to mow it about every week or two, or every couple of weeks to get that kind of biomass, but we were able to control the weeds and also put this biomass back into the soil. Now, when we look at crop yields, we didn't see a boost yet. Now, we're growing a rotation of tomato, cucumber, kale in the same rows for 3 years. But after 3 years, what we're going to do this next spring is that we're going to take these rows that we produce all this biomass in, that we've improved the soil physical, chemical, and microbiology systems, and we're going to grow our tomatoes and cucumber and kale in there to see what kind of yield boost that we get. We think we'll see a tremendous difference in yield, but we're very excited about that. So this would be a system that every 3 years that we would rotate back to different areas, but we would keep this all going in our very organic system.